Welcome to the North Devon World Surfing Reserve Series. We're here at beautiful Croyde Bay, which is at the centre of the World Surfing Reserve. We're down here on the sand, but unfortunately it's not just sand that's on this beach, it's covered in plastic. You'll find that there's plastic pretty much on every single beach on the planet these days. So we're here to meet Claire Moodie, a good friend of mine from Plastic Free North Devon, and she's going to talk to us about what we can do and how we can tackle the marine plastic crisis. Let's go meet her. Hey mate, you alright?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah. Good to see you. What have you got?
Got some, you know,
Usual
all the
suspects?
stuff.
Yeah.
We've got fishing related gear. We've got ring pulls that go on there.
Literally everywhere, right?
Yeah. You could literally stay here all day and you wouldn't even touch the surface. It's properly ingrained in our ecosystem and life support system, really. Yeah.
Tell us about what the good work that Plastic Free North Devon does.
So Plastic Free North Devon is on a mission to protect and improve our environment through community-led action, and we do that by tackling plastic pollution head-on, so clearing it away, raising awareness. We try and facilitate sustainable behaviour change. That's trying to provide the tools for people to do the right thing. And this whole piece around inspiring connection with nature, because if you don't connect people with the very thing that we're talking about, then you can't expect them to want to do something about it. Croyde is particularly bad for microplastic because of the way that it's situated and the tides and the wind. So we get a massive collection of microplastics that we don't necessarily see at some of the other beaches. Willoughby again is particularly bad for that. But yeah, it's just the size of it, you know, like how, you know, I've been doing, I mean, as I say, I've been doing beach cleaning for God knows how many years, and the problem just feels like it's getting worse and worse.
Yeah, and this stuff is not being dropped. It's not being dropped by the people we see on the beach here. This is coming in with the tide, it's getting washed up. 53
million pieces of nurdles are lost in the UK every year. 53 billion. So that's about like three truckloads or three container loads into the ocean. That's just in the UK. And they come from these all from the plastic pellets. The nurdles are obviously pre-production pellets, so they're directly from the plastics industry.
Yeah.
Being shipped around the world.
Some of this stuff is kind of breaking up pieces of plastic from...
Yeah, absolutely. So plastic never goes away, it just breaks down into smaller and smaller pieces, and obviously animals ingest it, and then it ends up in fish's stomach and turtles swallowing balloons and all that sort of stuff. But actually, one of the things that we don't often talk about is how it obviously affects our human health. So, you know, these things are going into the animals, toxins are leaching into the skins of those animals, and then we're eating it. But also it's been found in the water, it's been found in the Arctic, you know.
Blood recently, right?
It is blood. I mean, that's just got to knock the nail on the head in terms of, you know, we can keep researching about how this is bad, like how bad it is for us, but I think, you know, the proof's in the pudding. Like, I mean, look at it.
Yeah.
Like, and if we've seen how it harms the wildlife, and, you know, we can just assume that it's pretty much doing the same thing to us.
So growing up in the North Devon coast, what's your favourite spot and most memorable session?
God, it's so hard. I like to get around a bit. I love a high tide session at Surfdome. It's really high, lovely lefts. Really good sessions at Lynmouth this winter. Just love it when it's quiet, and the vibe there is always so nice in the setting. But Croyde's pretty much my go-to.
What does it mean to you that we've now managed to get an extra layer of protection for it?
So the ocean is mine and everyone else's life support system. You know, every second breath we take is oxygen that the ocean's provided. So it's important for our health, but it's also important for our well-being. But it's literally, you know, salt water is made up. It's got the same consistency as blood. You know, it literally flows through us, and it's been part of my life since I was, you know, tiddly growing up. This is where stuff happens. This is where we see the plastic on the beach. This is where we see the pollutants in the sea. So it's like, this is a catalyst for change. And so to have it protected and have a light shone on it, and to have the people around it that are willing to kind of, you know, start bloody saving the planet and putting action into words, and yeah, it's incredible.